Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to COMN224 Winter Semester Network Security Practices. Let me start by stating Happy New Year to you all and your loved one. Hopefully, you had a wonderful holiday season. Hopefully, 2021 will be success, will be health, will be wealth, will be prosperity for you and all your loved ones, and hopefully, everything not so good from 2020 is gone and we won't have to look into this crazy year anymore. So thank you for watching the orientation, which will introduce to you Canvas, Shell, our course, what you need to complete, how you need to get it done, the stuff that needs to be completed on a weekly basis, and also I'll mention the way you where you'll have to go to create your account in under JB Learning to complete the labs, which is something you will deal with starting next week, week two. So if you're watching the video, that means you did get the right area. Um, as you can see, the first thing that you'll see once you log into um, Canvas, you'll see a welcome, which is telling you the course what it is, which we have different things that we'll complete on a weekly basis, some homework, some labs, some quizzes, and some discussion questions that you will complete. And then finally, at the end of the semester, you'll have a project that you'll need to get done. But I'll go over the syllabus in a sec to review all of the requirements that you need to complete. So first thing first, you are watching the video orientation, which is awesome. You'll need to introduce yourself in the discussion thread, which discussion folder. There's a thread for you to go in there. I'll go over that in a sec, and then we'll need to review the syllabus. So as you can see here, you'll see the weekly announcements on a weekly basis. I'll have one for you. So for example, here it tells you what week one is all about. Reading chapter one, looking at the PowerPoint, completing the quiz, completing the assignment, completing attendance, and then creating your account in JB Learning. So if we jump into, let's go under discussion first. I'll get over that really quickly. So do you have three different threads? One, you'll have a thread of introductions. Basically, a few questions I want you to answer. I know you guys are IT folks and don't like to write a whole lot, but please do so. I did introduce myself. You don't have to read it if you don't want to, but if you do, it's fine. So what you'll need to do, copy, paste these questions by click on reply, and then under reply, you just paste these and then answer them and post your reply. That's basically what it is, which is the same thing that you'll be doing when we do the discussion questions, which will start next week. There is no discussion question for week one. Week two, you'll have one. Then you'll have another area here which is called peer help. The goal of peer help is for you to post any questions related to the content of the course material. So not sensitive stuff, not personal stuff, not grade stuff. Those go to me directly through email and not post them here. The idea of this is to just emulate, give us a feeling of face-to-face environment, which unfortunately we're missing. So here it allows students to interact with each other. I'll be checking those on a daily basis. So I'll usually allow 24 hours. If nobody replies, then I'll either reply. If I don't reply within 24 hours, please go ahead and email me. If I just, I'm losing my mind with this quarantine home because of COVID, just email me and I'll be able to assist you that way. And the last one is current events. Nothing required here to put. It's just I have a thread for you guys to possibly post articles, surveys, information, news that you find about IT in general related to security, computer networking, programming, and etc. You don't have to summarize it. So if you find a link somewhere, the only thing you'll need to do is just reply, put a title to it. I don't know, computer security breaches at company X or something like that. So it just allows us to, have some discussions and stuff like that. So if you go under modules, first thing, you're watching the video, so you did get to this point. The syllabus is right here. You can click on it, download a copy of it. So here you'll see my info available. I'm Joel, by the way, your instructor. Best way to get hold of me is via email. I do check my email 7 days a week, and I check it often during the day, morning, afternoon. I can't talk anymore, and then evenings. However, if you send an email probably around 5 6 p.m, sometimes I check my email more in the morning and not in the afternoon. So allow at least until mid or end of day next day the following day for you to freak out that, hey, he did not reply to me. So allow me 24 hours to reply. Hopefully, it will not be 24 hours before I um, reply to your email. Now, two problems that occur most of the time with students when they email is one, they don't put a title that refers to the classroom. So that's why I'm please begging you, please put COMN224 WWW01 in the subject line. It will allow me to know that this is from a student. It's something urgent. I need to reply ASAP. With COVID, before COVID we used to get like about a million and a half emails a day. With COVID, we're getting about a billion to a zillion to a decillion emails a day. So a lot of them are junks that I don't look into. So if I don't see an email from a coworker or my boss or directly from a student, I usually ignore them. So if you send me an email and I do not reply within 24 hours and you did put CMN224, now the only other possibility is either I missed it, I messed up, or you send it through using your personal email and not MOD email, and then it got blocked somehow by the firewall at the school servers, or it went to my junk. So please, if I don't reply within 24 hours and you did actually type COMN224 in the subject line, please send it again. Keep hunting me until you get an answer from me. Attendance, it's a survey that you need to complete on a weekly basis in Canvas. This survey, it's mainly for financial aid purposes. So if you are someone that is dealing with financial aid and you have help, you need to complete the survey once a week, as on Saturday I have to submit attendance, and if it's not in there, if you're marked absent, there's nothing that can be done. It's not something that we can replace or change or modify. Now, if you're not under financial aid, then don't worry about it. You can just ignore it. No big deal at all. Course information, I'll leave that to you. Just read it. I want to make the video as short as possible, but with you guys, sometimes I know you fall asleep within 2 to 3 minutes. Textbook that you'll need with access code to the labs. It's something that you must have. If you don't have it, you'll need to get it ASAP. So everything, 90% is done in Canvas, and then 10% is done, or 15%, 20%. The labs, all the labs are done on their website. So that's why you need the access code to create an account and then be able to complete the labs in there. Competencies, class expectations, I'll leave those to you. So read them. If you have any questions, let me know. So what you'll need to complete, you'll have 2 tests, 1 midterm, 1 final. You'll have about 13 quizzes. You'll have assessments. It varies because the assessments can be more or less based on how we're going through the class. Labs, you'll have 10 of them that you'll complete. Each one of them will be different. And discussion questions, which I'll post basically every week, every other week. It depends on the week what we have to complete. If too much material, I will not post the discussion question. If there's not a whole lot of material, then I'll post one. So that's why it's anywhere between 5 to 10 discussion questions that we'll be completing. So that's the goal. Now this spreadsheet right here, what I want you to be very, very careful about is what we have to get done and how we'll be going about getting it done. So as you can see, every week we'll have a chapter we'll be covering. Now with this change, it's possible, during the semester, basically everything that you'll need will be in Canvas. That's why I want you to check Canvas multiple times a week, as if there's something new that I need to update or change or modify, I'll be posting that in Canvas and under announcements, and that's the only way for me to get hold of you guys. So please try to log in a few times a week, just to make sure maybe this crazy teacher just posted something that he did not mention before the previous week or at the beginning of the start of the week. So please remember to do so. Log in really quickly. It will take you less than 2 minutes to log in and check announcements. If there is nothing, that means everything is straightforward. The discussion questions are they are composed of 2 parts. Part 1 is your initial post, meaning you replying to my questions, to whatever I assigned you. You reply to those. What are the requirements? Requirements are honestly 5 to 7 sentences per question. A single paragraph. I'm not looking for a page. I'm not looking for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Just a single sentence will be more than enough. Single paragraph, which is 5 to 7 sentences, will be more than enough. You'll need also to reply to one of your peers with substantial content, with meaningful content. Meaning, what does that mean? It means you add more information to what they posted. And how much content do you need? 3 to 5 sentences. That's what I'm looking for. 5 sentences should be good. Please do not copy and paste from the internet. The goal is for you to express here your own ideas and your own views. There is no right or wrong answer. So as long as you have a reply on time, initial and then reply post, you're good to go. You'll earn 100%. So the initial post where you have to answer the questions is due on Tuesdays of every week, and the reply to one of your peers is due on Thursdays of every week. So late policy. I usually don't accept late work, except if there is a special situation. You guys will um, need to get hold of me. Get hold of me. I'll be able to try to help somehow and go through bureaucracy and get you, some type of credit for whatever you complete. Same thing for incomplete grade. I usually don't give incomplete grades, but if there is special circumstance and hopefully nothing bad will happen, but if something happened, please get hold of me and we'll try to see what can be done. Now, MOT's policy is that you have a minimum of 75% of the class work completed with a passing grade. So if something happened, just let me know. Please get hold of me. Don't wait until the end of the semester to get hold of me, which I know administration will not approve any of that. So you need to be on top of your game and try to get hold of me as soon as possible. Withdrawal policy, hopefully that will not be the case. Please don't think about it. Whatever happens, get hold of me. Let's figure out a way for you to pass the class, to salvage whatever passing grade you can have, and then move on. This course is offered once a year. I definitely don't want you to wait a whole year to graduate. You need to get it done as soon as possible and get out of here, and hit the field. NS grade, which is a failing grade. Academic integrity, I expect you guys to complete your own work. Financially, please contact financial aid department. They'll be able to help you. Statement of accommodation. If you have any disability, please contact disability services. They'll be able to tell you what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, and get hold of me and I'll work around whatever you have approved. Same thing with Title IX. Tutoring, I'm not positive about tutoring, especially with what's going on with COVID. Contact the Learning Center. They'll be able to possibly help you if there is a need that you might have. MCC Care Team, it's basically a team, specialized team to help you or help any personal matter that you might have. This team is a professional one and they are there to help, and it is anonymous, meaning it's something that will stay between you and them and nobody else will know about it. Honor code, please review that. If you have any question, let me know. Possible dangerous situation, same thing. System policy, same thing. COVID statement, please review it very carefully. The main thing you need to be careful about is if you have a class and you have to show up to campus, please be careful and follow the requirements. If not, you will get in trouble, the school will get in trouble, and everybody basically is a lose-lose situation for everyone. So please make sure to follow the regulations as to what needs to be done, how do I need to get it done, and etc. Student responsibilities, the main one that I want you to be careful about is to check Canvas, as I stated earlier, at least 3 to 4 times a week. Like I said, it will take less than 2 minutes for you to log in and then check announcements, nothing in there, move on, I'm done. Also check your MCC email. This is the way, if I need to get hold of you, that's the way I do get hold of you guys. An example, for this syllabus, if there is any change for some reason, if I have to change anything within the syllabus, I will update the syllabus, post it in Canvas, and after I post it in Canvas, I will also post an announcement in Canvas, and I will send you an email to your MCC email. So that's basically why I want you to check those and look into that process. Mod cultural values, please read that. Important dates, I have those in there for you guys that will hopefully help you get more information. This information is all available on our website, but I just put it in there just in case this might be helpful for you guys. Now, we're done with this. Let's go ahead and jump back into the modules. As you can see here, we have Unit 1 is available for you guys, and every week it'll be very similar. So Unit 1, you have a lesson plan, what we gotta do, overview, objective, activities that needs to be completed. Then you move on to the PowerPoint slides, which I have for you to download. Strongly recommend that you review those after you review. You read the chapter, as these will allow you to basically have an overall overview, of what you learned and what you went through the process of the chapter itself. So it's a kind of a summary. Then you'll have a quiz that you'll need to complete. Quiz is usually 5 to 10 questions. You'll have 5 to 10 minutes based on the quiz itself. Basically, you just start the quiz and answer the questions and just submit, and that's basically what it is. It's that simple. Then you'll have assignment that you'll need to complete, a homework. Okay, so if you open that, it will tell you what needs to be completed. You follow the instructions. Okay, it also comes like for week one, there is a handout that is like a scenario basically that you'll need to complete, and then there's the Dropbox, which you'll upload your Word document in here, and that's basically what it is. So you'll just upload the Word document that you have, and it will allow you to go through the process of just submitting that. So weekly attendance, it's a survey that you'll have to complete. Take the survey that you're present for the week, and like I stated, it has to be done before the end of week one, which it ends on Friday, January 15, before 11:59 p.m. Now, the next step that you need to do, which I'll give you more information next week because I'm still missing the code for you to join the class, but with the code that you get, you'll be able to go and create your account under learning.com, and you'll be able to create an account. So I am logged in, so let's see, can I log out? It will look a little bit different than mine. Geez, how do I log out? Can't even log out anymore. Let's see what I'm at. Let me open Firefox. Maybe it will give me less headache here than this one. So you'll need to create an account. Once you create the account, you'll have the labs. That's what you guys will be creating and getting in there. There is a code that I'll need to give you. This one is from last time this course was offered, so you need a code similar to this one. Please do not use this one because this one will take you to the wrong course. I'm still waiting on JB Learning to give me that. But what you'll have is basically completing the labs in here. So for example, lab 1, which is something we'll work on next week, it'll show you what are the stuff that you need to complete and the steps that you need to go through the process of what you need to get done, etc., etc., etc. So that's what you'll have to get done when you get to this. Let me try to go here, JB Learning. Let's see. My goodness, please don't tell me that I have to log in. Okay, so right there, once you get your once you get your access code, you'll go and don't have an account, and then you'll create an account here using username, password, blah blah blah. Go through the process. It's like creating any basic accounts basically, and that's the code that you have that you purchased with the textbook. So it will allow you to redeem it. So your textbook, when you purchased it, there is a access code that comes with it, and that access code is for the lab. It will take you automatically to the course itself, to the lab section, and then next week I'll have a code which you'll be able to enter. Once you enter that, it will allow you to join the class itself. So that's what you'll need to accomplish. Other than that, that's basically it. Please get hold of me. My plan is to have on a weekly basis to have maybe 1-2 times a week where I'll have a Zoom meeting open, like I'll be online for you guys to jump in there, ask any quick questions you might have. But I'm also available for you to email me if you want to meet one-on-one and you need help, assistance one-on-one with anything. I'll be more than happy to schedule something between me and you alone. Just shoot me an email with few dates, let's say 1 or 2 days, 2 different days with few different times, and I'll schedule one and I'll send it to you, and then we can meet that way. Please get hold of me so you can have a successful and a 4.0 semester. Don't just be in your own little world, as we're not meeting face to face, and then I don't hear from you until way, 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 way down the road, and it's too late for me to help you out. I hope you guys will have a great semester, and we'll keep in touch. Thank you guys. Stay safe.